Jerry Moreno, the beatmaker.
A lot of people, when they come into the brewery, think that what we did was we built a brewery. But what we actually did was started the infrastructure for the renovation of downtown that supports the park. When my wife and I came out here about 4 years ago with Henry Walston to consider sponsoring one of the Whirligigs, my wife looked around and said, "Tom, so what if they build a beautiful park? Look at these buildings." And they literally were falling down. So she said, maybe the better way to support the park, if we're really serious about doing this, since Wilson is now our forever home, why don't we take a look at the status of these buildings and see if we can't do something with them. And so that started South Street Visions, which is a development company that we built or created to start the work on all of the block from Goldsboro to Douglas. 5 properties, 2 lots, 3 buildings. The lot on the corner of Douglas is just a empty lot. The lot on the corner of Goldsboro is just an empty lot. The lot on the corner of Douglas is our beer garden, or what a lot of people like to say, it's a dog park that sells beer, which I like. I like that idea too. Yeah, it's a good one. So, Vic's Farm, excellent sweet potato. So we did that, and then one night, as we started doing the structural restoration of the buildings, planning the facades on the outside, my wife said to me, "Tom, you enjoy brewing. Why don't you put a brewery in the big building, and then the other 2 will see if having a anchor building of a brewery, which we knew was very helpful for restorations of downtown. If we had a brewery in here, then we'd have a place where people would actually be able to come when they were seeing the park, even before the park was done." And so that's how 217 South Street, 217 Brewworks came to be. So we are a 10-barrel microbrewery. We do not serve food for a very specific reason. We don't serve food because there's more than enough restaurants in town and more than enough space for other restaurants to come to town. And we did not want to compete on the idea of opening another eatery. You can bring your own food in. You can order anything in from any of the restaurants. We right now have 10 core beers. We have 2 craft sodas that we also make here. All natural. One is a lemon lime ginger. The other one is a root beer. But they are made in-house. You saw the equipment in the back. That's where we do it. We are a staff of 9 right now. Head brewer is John Cater. He is the reason that the beer tastes as great as it does.
I'm trying the root beer today. This is brewed by 217 Brewworks.
Yeah.
And
It's awesome.
that is delicious.
Yes, it is.
Oh my God.
Oh my God, that's right. Yeah.
Drink root
I'm
beer my
telling you,
entire life.
It's so
You
good.
hate root beer? You hate root beer? See, I've never drank root beer in my life. My kids like it, but I'm gonna try it.
It's
okay,
so good.
for
And
you.
most people think
I actually like that. And I'm not
It's
just
so
saying
good.
that.
No, it's because
I'm not
it's-
just saying that. I actually, like, you're not getting the rest of this, okay?
First of all, it's all natural everything, and like I mentioned when we were doing the little
my God,
interview
that is
thing,
so good.
It is
it's
so
all
good.
John. It's all John Cater.
Now,
I
he
mean,
wears a
that-
floral shirt when he brews,
That's
right?
him. That's John. That he wears aloha shirts. Yep, always.
Something
That's his
special,
trademark.
that's
Has
a little
been doing that for 30 years, according to him. I've only known him for the last 2.
You're on several boards downtown. Kind of in a nutshell, just tell us who Johnny Hackney is besides that.
Well, I've been in Wilson since I got out of college, back here working, and if you're going to be in a town, you might as well be involved in a town. So
Right.
I've gotten involved with the Arts Council. I got involved with the renovation of the theater that Crissy just mentioned, the Boykin Center, and that was a fabulous project. Been on the Arts Council board, been on the Chamber of Commerce, just trying to stay involved and do stuff, and I find that very rewarding, and it leads to different things, being involved in things, being involved in music things, and just fun to do. Got to do something around here to stay busy and have fun.
That's right, and bringing attractions and different things to downtown to help downtown, because they're in the middle of a big boom right now with the Whirligig Park and Whirligig Station and all of these things. So being part of design committees, promotion committees, and all of these downtown development board things, that's pretty cool with all the nice things that they got going on there.
Lots of stuff going on. And one of the things that I'm involved with right now that's really a lot of fun is bringing some of the big name entertainment that we've got to the Boykin Center.
So your great-grandfather and insurance and all of those things, was it just him that started it, or did he have a pack of brothers, sisters?
No, it was just him, and he actually had, back in those days, you sort of wore a lot of different hats, and he had a little savings and loan business, and he had a building business, and he had the insurance business, and I think the insurance business was actually the smallest business of all of them, and the other two were the bigger business. He built a lot of houses around town back in his day, which was in the early part of the 20th century.
Right.
And it evolved over the years so that the other businesses no longer exist, but the insurance business still does, and that sort of is where we are today.
Very cool. So now that the insurance business is where you're on Nash Street, right?
We're on Nash Street. It's our most current location. All of our previous locations were in the downtown area.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's a very nice way to start. So, and I know you're very, very busy with insurance, but can you kind of give people, because I sometimes think that people get insurance kind of confused, like between the health insurance and the auto and the accident and
Right.
life insurance. Can you kind of give us a synopsis of what it is about insurance that you guys do, so when they come to you, they'll say,
Interestingly, in our office, we can do all of those different things. We have different people that are specialists in different areas with that. So we do the health and life insurance and property insurance and liability insurance and car insurance, and pretty much if it's insurance, we can find a place to put it.
Very nice. So all of your years, was that something that you decided to do after college, was take over family businesses, or did you just kind of
I decided
say,
in
hey,
college I was going to be a rock star.
well, why didn't you? I mean,
And then when I
come
got
on.
through with that phase, is anything more natural than going from rock and roll to insurance?
So you went from leopard skin pants to dress
I was
pants.
never the maybe the black pants, but no leopard skin.